we couldn't have thought of a better person to speak about. Today we're talking about a time when the pace of highway construction over 2014 has grown almost over 143%. The National Highway Network has seen a 60% growth over 2014. And today there are two achievements which we must highlight, sir. One, of course, is the 8-lane Dwarka Expressway. This was very close to your heart. And the indigenously developed Agni 5 successful test flight. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Minister Gadkari and the government.
Thank you.
So let me begin by asking you about the Dwarka Expressway. How do you believe this could be a game changer for the future?
The basic problem in Delhi NCR is basically traffic jam and pollution. Now you just can imagine from 𝓝𝓮𝓀 to 𝓓𝓮𝓀, the traffic is 3 lakhs PCUs. And the road maximum it can be up to 60,000 PCUs. So every day people are facing crucial problem. But now because of Dwarka Express Highway, now it's a very interesting design. On the down level, there is a tunnel, urban tunnel, that is of 8 lane, then 10 lane roads, the upper side, and then flyover. So also there is a railway overbridges. One level, there are 4 levels are there. So the way in which the project is designed, it is really unique. And I feel that 50% of the traffic jam problem in Delhi NCR we can resolve. We are already making the project of 65,000 crore in Delhi NCR, out of which the project cost 35,000 crore we have completed. And end of December, we will complete all the projects. The most interesting thing with Dwarka Express Highway is it is connected to UR2. From Panipat, coming to airport, the people from Kashmir, Punjab, Haryana, Uttarakhand, Himachal, it will take 2 hours from them from Panipat to airport. But by making UR2 with Dwarka Express Highway, and now we have the tunnel directly going to T2 and T3. And also there is planning, all it is in process, that we are making tunnel for Vasant Vihar. So it will be only 25 to 30 minutes from Panipat. In 30 minutes you can go to the airport. So that is to be a very important thing. Again, it will reduce the traffic, particularly on the Delhi Gurgaon road, that is 𝓝𝓮𝓀. I feel that 50% of traffic will be reduced. So this can be really a game changer and a lifeline for Delhi NCR. And it is very important that this Dwarka Express Highway connecting to Delhi-Mumbai Express Highway. The people even can go up to Jaipur by that road and going to Mumbai. So also this road is connected to Delhi-Katra Express Highway. So naturally it is, and even it is, there is one place, it is a connection to peripheral roads, Ring Road of Delhi. At the same time, the Jewar Airport also there is a connectivity. So overall, this type of new infrastructure which we are developing, 100%, I am confident that it is going to reduce the traffic jam and air pollution problem in Delhi.
And let's not forget, sir, the cost of logistics. What you're talking about, places like Jewar, places like Gurgaon, Sonipat, these are all major industrial belts, agricultural belts in the country, and every factory there will benefit from closer locations near the airport and easier travel as well. But one question that comes to all of our minds, sir, and you know, Minister Gadkari is someone in the cabinet who knows everything on the tips of his fingers. I met him for the first time 9 years ago in Parliament corridor, and I asked him a question about seaplanes, and he took at least 10 minutes to explain me his vision on seaplanes. He has achieved a lot in the last 10 years. I'd like to ask you about what next, sir, especially when it comes to the Viksit Bharat vision. The Prime Minister has said that infrastructure in India will develop manifold in the next few years. In this calendar year itself, he has launched infrastructure projects worth 10 lakh crore rupees. 1 lakh crore worth of national highways have been inaugurated, or the foundation stone has been laid. Now, when it comes to developing infrastructure for the future, in the Viksit Bharat narrative, what would that be?
Actually, we are already constructing 36 green express highway. Just I am giving you the example. You start from Manali. Manali to Rohtang Pass, previously the journey time was 3.5 hours. But because of Atal Tunnel, it is only 8 minutes now. And after coming to Atal Tunnel, we have now in the process of making 8 tunnels up to Ladakh and Leh. Then Ladakh, Leh, here you come to Jojila. It is to be the longest tunnel in Asia, 11 kilometers near Kargil. And then you can come to Jhedmore. And after Jhedmore, we can come to Srinagar. Then Srinagar to Jammu, we are making 18 tunnels, out of which probably within 3 months, all tunnels will be completed. And before coming to Jammu, near Katra, there is Delhi-Katra Express Highway. So from that express highway, it is Delhi to Amritsar 4 hours, Delhi to Srinagar 8 hours, and Delhi to Katra 6 hours. So by that highway, you come to Delhi-Mumbai Express Highway and directly going up to the Surat. Now this is a game changer. We are going to reduce the distance between Chennai to Delhi by 320 kilometers. From Surat to Nasik, Nasik to Ahmednagar, Ahmednagar to Solapur, Solapur to Kurnool. Now, from Delhi to South India, anywhere, you don't need to go to Mumbai and Pune, Kolhapur and Solapur. So after Solapur, it will be connect to Kurnool. And Kurnool to Hyderabad, Trivandrum, Cochin, Bangalore, Chennai, and Kanyakumari. So, when I was student, there was in the discussion and speeches, our leaders were talking about Kashmir se Kanyakumari tak. So that is to be first time we are seeing that Kashmir se Kanyakumari tak. And the most important thing is, there are two important things which futuristic planning and futuristic implementation is very important regarding the development. The one is this green express highway, where 100 to 120 kilometers is average speed. So now, by end of this December, Delhi to Jaipur, 2 hours. Delhi to Dehradun, 2 hours. Delhi to Katra, 6 hours. Delhi to Srinagar, 8 hours. Already we have constructed Bangalore to Mysore. It is now 1 hour. Then up to end of this December, we will have the road from Chennai to Bangalore, 2 hours. So by making this road, we are reducing logistic cost. This is very important. Now presently in India, our logistic cost is 14 to 16%. And our dream is to take it up to single digit, up to 9%. So first of all, now the one truck taking Mumbai, it takes 54, 58 hours. But now it can be easy to go by 24 hours from Delhi to Mumbai. So truck will take double trips. So that will reduce the cost, capital cost. And at the same time, because of Green Express Highway, these are totally new road. So we are going to reduce the distance. And the most important thing is we are going to change fuel. In place of diesel and petrol, the idea is we can think about electric trucks, then trucks on LNG, CNG, and we have a lot of alternative fuel and biofuel. It's really a success story. Now we have methanol. I am giving you the example that methanol rate is 22 rupees per liter. And we have successfully implemented the Karnataka State Transport Pilot Project by using 15% methanol in diesel. It is successfully implemented. Now in the Assam Petroleum, we have methanol is available. In Mumbai, Deepak Fertilizer and RCF, methanol is available. And now government has taken decision to adding 15% methanol in diesel. Now you just understand, the diesel rate is 110 rupees per liter and methanol is 22 to 23 rupees per liter. And the most important thing is now Ashok Leyland has already launched their trucks on 100% methanol. We can get methanol from coal, low quality coal. Not only methanol, we can get ammonium nitrate, methanol and DME. And in USA, the 40%, up to the 40% DME adding in LPG. So we can reduce the cost of LPG. We can use methanol as a fuel, and ample coal is available in the country, and this is going to develop new economy. Now we have in Talcher, in Orissa, coal calcification, we are making urea. So this is the way in which we are going to reduce our import, reducing our logistic cost, and that is because of this is very important. Because of that, we will increase our export, because if the 6% of the cost, logistic cost is reduced, we will be more competitive in international market, our export will be more, our employment potential will be increased, and the growth will be increased.
Right.
And that is to be the dream of Prime Minister, to make Indian economy of $5 trillion and the third largest economy in the world,
Right.
and Atmanirbhar Bharat.
Great to hear that's a very strong vision, a robust vision there that you have. When we speak about alternate mobility, now it is very important because you've also said this in the past that we have to be technology agnostic. Different technologies, different fuels will work for India in different places. Now, recently there has been a debate that CNG and hybrid are better alternatives to electric vehicles in the medium term. Nobody is disputing that electric vehicles are very important for the future. Everyone in the industry is working towards this. But there are sections of the industry who have been speaking about a tax cut on CNG and hybrid. What is your view on that, sir?
Actually, frankly speaking, we have the import of 16 lakh crores of fossil fuel. By taking lot of efforts, still we don't have the ethanol economy of 1 lakh crore. Now the electric, there is a waiting list for scooters, cars and auto rickshaw. Now we are in the process of electric buses. Now I am confident that within 5 years, the metro cities like Delhi, Mumbai, everywhere we will have 100% electric buses. But the problem is that in construction equipment, in shipping, everywhere we are using this fossil fuel. So my suggestion is, sky is the limit. Don't waste your time in all this discussion. Find out the option for diesel and petrol, which is a big import for the country. It's an economic challenge. And also pollution point of view, it is a very, very serious issue. So whatever the alternative you have, you take it. Now in Assam, the Assam Petroleum, they have got methanol is available. So in Assam and Northeast, we can convert our transport on methanol. In Mumbai, if the methanol is available, the Mumbai-based buses, we can convert on methanol. Somewhere, ethanol is very important economy. Now the problem is that our 65% of the population belongs to agriculture. And our contribution from agriculture and allied industry in GDP is only 12%. From manufacturing sector, 22-24%. Service sector, 52-54%. So this is the time, and very seriously is an important issue, that how we are going to increase the agriculture growth rate. And that is the reason that we need to diversify agriculture towards energy and power sector. I am always telling to the people, because I am farmer. किसान अन्नदाता था, अब ऊर्जादाता बन गया, अब हरियाणा पंजाब में बिटुमिन बना रहा है. We don't need to import bitumen. We have a good quality of bitumen from Parali. Right. And now in Panipat, from Parali, rice straw, the Indian oil is making 1 lakh liter of bioethanol per day, then 150 ton of biobitumen per day, and 76,000 ton bio-aviation fuel, sustainable aviation fuel. Right. So, Kisan Hawai Indhan Data bhi ban gaya. So, this is to be way by which we can even create growth rate in agriculture, to create more jobs in the rural agriculture and forest area. And that is very important for Atmanirbhar Bharat. And my feeling is we should give highest priority for all these alternative fuel and biofuel, by which we are going to create job opportunities and pollution-free fuel for the country. And it is also cheaper.
It is also cheaper, and we need that for our energy security, most importantly, sir. And we've seen...
Sir, today I have got my car, Innova.
Okay. It's a hybrid car?
Yes, it is 100% on bioethanol. And now, as compared with petrol, the cost of the ethanol is coming 25 rupees per liter as a petrol. And it is creating 60% electricity. Beautiful car. I got hydrogen car. Now the future is hydrogen.
Yeah, I
And
believe
my
you've got a
dream
hydrogen
is-
car and a Camry also, ethanol.
Yes,
Toyota
now
Camry.
the Toyota, Suzuki, all are in the process of making flex engine. Now we have drones. In agriculture, we are using drone for spraying. Now I am suggesting the people that you can convert flex engine for that. So in place of petrol, we can use ethanol. Petrol rate is 120 rupees and ethanol is 60 rupees. And no pollution.
Right. So if you've been focusing a lot on alternate fuels and biofuels, sir. So if I were to ask you about one priority which you feel that the government should have in this direction in the next 5 years, what would that be?
Sir, first of all, that is not one priority. Now in construction equipment, the 10% of the cost of the project is going for diesel. So now already when we have exhibition, we have electric machinery now, electric construction equipment available. I am giving the example, I was insisting JCB to make JCB on biodiesel or bio-CNG. Now they have a hybrid JCB on CNG and diesel and JCB on hydrogen and diesel hybrid. So they have got a lot of orders. It reduced the cost. Economy is very important. In the road construction, I always tell to people that you have to reduce the cost of construction without compromise with the quality of construction. We are already using more than 1 crore lakh ton of municipal waste in different roads in this UR2. We are already have used 30 lakhs ton of municipal waste from that Gazipur, the big mountain of garbage is there. So my suggestion is, we have to find out the alternative materials. We have to find out the good technology and successful practices in the world. We have to reduce the cost. Now this enforcement concrete technology, by which between the two pier, we can go up to 120 meter. Now presently in metro, we are making it only 30 meter. So this is going to reduce the cost. So this is very important that without compromise with the quality, how we are going to reduce the cost, and that is to be very important for the country.
I think that's a very important point, something that Anand Mahindra had also said, that we all need to think about how to reduce our cost structures, and manufacturing, construction costs, logistics all come as a part of that. One important question that everyone would like to think about, we're always talking about decongesting our cities. And Minister Gadkari, over the last 9 years, you've held a lot of meetings about that. Now, concepts like pod taxis, sky buses, trolley buses, now all of these have been reviewed, looked at, pilot projects have happened. What all out of this is actually realistic and things we can drive for the future?
We have already got the project, 260 projects, costing something 1,60,000 crore, out of which 20 projects have already we have awarded. And now this is the time that we need to think for the future, for new technology. My dream is to make electric highway from Delhi to Jaipur. Even public mass rapid transport on electricity is the future. Electricity is a clean fuel and very cheaper. So today, even in the city like Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai, Calcutta, we can make this. Now we are working on one proposal in Bangalore. We are already starting the work of Bangalore Ring Road, costing 17,000 crore. 288 kilometer length of the road is there. So now we are thinking by connecting one place to another by ropeway, cable car, funicular railway. Now one of the technology which I have seen that is double-decker bus having capacity of 250 people, and we can take it from them from the sky. Now the all technology available in the world, all people are interested to invest in India. I have already interaction with all the companies. Now we have a big convention for that. And now this is the time that in place of diesel buses, in place of this petrol car and other modes which are available, in place of that, this is the time for our future development, because we need to develop the infrastructure of world standard. Import substitute, cost effective, pollution free, indigenous. So mass rapid transport electricity, we are now planning for trolley bus. We are planning from Delhi to Jaipur. If it is to be successful, then we can make Delhi to Mumbai. And even truck can go by electric. Then in place of 110 rupees diesel, the electric cost will be 8 rupees. So it is going to reduce the cost. So this is type of futuristic technology in the transport is very important. Regarding the seaplane, already we have got a lot of rules, regulations, everything is there. We need investor. It is possible. Right. Now I am telling you, Mr. Bhatia is here. When he was BPT chairman, we have prepared a report and taking water taxis from all sides of Mumbai to airport within 17 minutes. For the new airport in New Mumbai, there will be connected from Kalyan, Dombivali, Vasai, Virar, everywhere. And BPT going to that airport within 17 minutes, and we can start water taxis there. So it will reduce the pollution, reduce the traffic jam.
No, of course, those are great ideas for the future, sir. Now, when it comes to unlocking private capital, now this has been a priority for the government. We want more private capital to come in, more FDI to come into India. Infrastructure is definitely an area where we can see more investments. How much of your time, sir, goes into speaking to the private sector on how to increase the flow of investments into infrastructure projects where government is trying to make it easier for policies to function, for businesses to function?
Now I don't want to waste my time with discussion with the people and investors. They are coming to me.
They are coming to you.
And I am happy. I am dictating my own terms. And now my dream is I don't want foreign investment. In our InvIT model, we have decided to take money, investment from the poor people, the small people, the waiter, the driver, the constable. And in our InvIT model, we launched it for 7 days at that time in Mumbai. But first day, within 7 hours, our InvIT model bond issue was subscribed 7 times more. We are giving them 8.05% interest yearly. And now we have taken decision that we will give them interest monthly. So people are happy. I don't have any money problem.
I'll just frame it differently, sir. Maybe I should have framed it differently. Do you think the private sector is stepping up to the potential that the economy
Sir,
has right now?
understand one thing. These are very intelligent people. They know that where is the viability, where is the long-term returns. Right. And now the return on their money in their country is 2%, 3%. But India, there is rupees dollar fluctuation is a problem. But at the same time, they are getting good returns in India. So we don't have any problem. Even in logistic park, ropeway, cable car, funicular railway, roadside amenities, even in the road construction, BOT, hybrid annuity. I'm giving you the example. In Mathura, when I was water resource minister, we have just taken one project on hybrid annuity mode. And the project was taking 80 mld sludge of Mathura, convert into clean water. And I have planned that water is purchased by Indian Oil, refinery is there. And they are giving 20 crore rupees as a royalty per year. The Triveni Engineering is the company. The project is 40% is given by the government, 60% from the investor. Project is successfully implemented. Even solid waste management, liquid waste management, the BOT, hybrid annuity is possible. So we need to have a good projects with transparency, corruption-free system, and the most important thing is fast-track decision-making process. The problem in the government is many of the people, they have more love and affection on the file as compared with their wife. That is to be a big problem.
All right.
They don't want to take the decisions.
They don't want to take
the decision. That is to be a problem. So you can make a project, turnkey basis, give it to the people, allow them to work. Don't stop. For every clearance, they have to go to him. The proof consultant, the project consultant, DPRs are sometimes defective. They are not getting clearances. The work was held up. This should not be the thing. It should be just like one person, you can give them opportunity, give them all rights and allow him to work. Then it will be easy to maintain the time period also and we'll get the good quality of work.
Right. Now, when it comes to Gati Shakti, sir, Gati Shakti is, though it's being driven by the DPIIT, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways is very closely working with them. What are some of the changes that we are going to see in terms of Gati Shakti, the program will bring on the ground in the next 1 or 2 years that the industry can expect, according to you?
Actually, the problem is that the Prime Minister was every time telling to people that government is thinking in silos. Yes. There is no cooperation, no coordination, no communication between the department. Railway is doing one bridge, NHI is doing another bridge, just 500 meters from that. Now, because of Gati Shakti, it is very good thing which already is there, that we establish the cooperation, coordination and communication between the stakeholders. Now the new airports, new ports, we should have the connectivity. Without having connectivity, we cannot exploit the potential of the ports. So the port connectivity is there. We are making Green Express Highway in Gati Shakti, by which we are reducing the distance. So because of that, we are going to reduce the logistic cost. So actually, Gati Shakti is a principle where we are already establishing the cooperation, coordination and communication on the different type of stakeholders. Now someone is making logistic park, someone is making smart city, somewhere there is a new airport is developing. So we all department coming together as a Gati Shakti, and we will find out the option for that. We have already decided to make the road construction of 2 lakh crore for port connectivity. And that is very important. That is going to reduce the logistic cost. We are making express highways for that. So somewhere, because of this new cooperation and coordination, really it is helpful for all the stakeholders, and the results are very good. We are going to reduce the logistic cost. That is to be very important. Reduce the time, and time is the most important capital everywhere. Either it is taking decision for the project, or it is for anywhere, we have to reduce the time, and by which we can save the money.
My final 2 questions, sir. You've given us a lot of time today. Now, when it comes to the future of mobility, the government currently is, that is what we learn from different reports, is thinking of various options. One, of course, setting up a big de-risking funds for having lakhs of buses, 8 lakh buses on electric buses on India's roads by 2030. We're looking at a 2-year extension of the FAME subsidy at a cost of 10,000 crores. All of this is at a planning consultation stage right now. If we were to ask you, what is going to be the financial push or the incentive push from the government side towards mobility for the next 5 to 10 years, sir? What kind of a roadmap, or what is a sense that you could give us?
Actually, frankly speaking, it don't need any money. I'm giving you the example for best. They are running diesel bus, cost is coming 150 rupees per kilometer. And when we have a tender for electric buses, the non-AC bus cost was 39 rupees per kilometer. And AC bus cost was coming 41 rupees per kilometer. Even I feel that we can reduce the cost of tickets by 30%, giving air condition and good facility to the people. And because of electric, the fuel cost is very less. So now one bus, you take example, the one bus running up to 250 kilometers. So the model is London transport model. Is supposed to be the best model. The model is that the corporation is giving guarantee for 250 kilometers. Ticket is taken by the corporation and driver is belong to operator. So 250 kilometers, for example, if the rate is 50 rupees per kilometer, the corporation is paying that much money, and still after that there is a profit. The money go to bank, financer, who invest the money in the taking for cost of that buses, and there is a profit. So air conditioned, double-decker electric buses, then ropeway, cable car, and the most important thing, which really we need to have more concentration regarding water transport. Now, if by going by road, if the cost is 10 rupees, going by railway is 6 rupees, and going by aviation is very high, but going by waterways is less than 1 rupees. And if we develop the waterways, we can reduce the cost. So I feel that the new technology, new innovation I'm always telling to the people and my friends, the innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skilled and successful practices, we name it as knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. So already lot of start. Now you just imagine, we have 400 startup. They are making electric scooters, and they are doing excellent job. So today we have got a lot.
Ola Electric has become the leader.
Yes. So my feeling is now the best technology, the best successful practice in the world, and best research in the country. Our IIT, our engineering college are doing excellent research. On the basis of that, knowledge is very important, technology is very important, and conversion of knowledge and technology into wealth is the future. That is the dream of our Prime Minister, to make Indian economy of $5 trillion and making the third largest economy in the world. It can be possible.
I'll come to my final question now, sir. And one notable thing which I saw from the Ministry of Road Transport just a few weeks ago, there was a circular issued by the Secretary Road Transport telling everyone in the highway construction sector to make sure that women are treated at par with men. I thought that was a very progressive advisory. It was already there in the law, but emphasizing that, sir, was
already
a very good idea.
In many of the toll plaza now, there are 100% workers. All ladies are there. So we are giving priority for that. Even in the construction equipment that exhibition, I seen a lot of young girls operating the big construction equipment.
Yeah, and we see a lot of women bus drivers also,
Yes.
sir. My final question, I think you recently said in Karnataka that Karnataka will soon have roads like United States. If I were to ask you about one vision that you have for Viksit Bharat in terms of India's infrastructure, because this is the platform where we are today, where do you want India's infrastructure to be by 2047? What is your personal vision and your wish list to your officials?
Actually, water, power, transport and communication, these are very important infrastructure. Without that, we cannot get industry and we cannot develop our business. And without industry and business, we cannot get capital investment. And without industry, business and capital investment, we cannot create employment potential. And without employment potential, we cannot eradicate the poverty. So today, by using different type of technology, the huge potential is there. The sky is the limit. And now I feel that you just take the example of aviation sector. The way in which airports are developed. All airports are economically viable. So now developing airports, it's not a loss-making business. So these are by new innovative policies, we can make the projects economically viable with good returns, internal rate of return. And now there we can giving opportunity to the investor. Now I am telling you one thing. The road constructed by the ministry or NHI in EPC mode, we are facing quality problem about the road quality. And the roads which the contractor has to maintain for 15 years, the quality is good. So now we are thinking on the line that how we can reduce the maintenance cost. So we are just taken a decision, and more than 1,60,000 crore proposals on BOT basis are in the process, and where the traffic density is good. So the way in which the technology is developed, the way in which the investors are understanding the strength of the business and plus and minus both, and the way in which the Indian investor is giving response, naturally they are Indian investor making joint venture with the international financial institutions, and they are getting good thing. I feel that this is to be a future. Money is not a problem. I remember when I got opportunity to construct Mumbai-Pune Express Highway and the Worli-Bandra ceiling project and 55 flyovers in Mumbai, one of the journalists asking me, you don't have money, how you are going to construct this? So I was telling them, if there is a will, there is a way.
Where there's a will.
And if there is no will, there is only survey, discussion, seminar, committee, subcommittee and research group. So the strong political will of the Prime Minister to transform India into a super economic power, I feel that it is possible. and 100% the progress will be there. And there are different type of technology. Every time the new technology is coming, whatever the good, we can accept it. Whatever in our country, we can take it. The technology which we don't have, if suppose available in the world, we can take it from them and we can make India economically strong.
Thank you so much, sir. It's truly India's moment, and it was fantastic. An absolute pleasure for us and everyone in the audience to hear your views. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir and Parikshit, for that enlightening conversation. Today, we also have the release of knowledge paper on neighborhood parking approach and implementation by 𝓝 Foundation. May we have the audio visual on the paper first, please?
The state of